When I know I need a break, I become a little irritable. My anxiety gets really high. I can't sleep that well. So usually when I get like that, I try to take more time to myself to like meditate, or I'll ask his dad, like, hey, can you keep him for a night? Just so I can like regroup and get myself back together.
I think don't let the fear paralyze you. A lot of people think, I don't want to go out of the house at all because I don't want my daughter to be. The daughter's going to have the seizure whether she's in the house or whether she's out of the house. But don't let that ruin anything else. Like I said, we still do family vacations. We still go camping. Yes, she has seizures while we're camping. You know, it happens. But it's going to happen whether we're home or not. Don't let it paralyze you and stay at home all the time. Do stuff, get out, and let the child experience things also.
Whenever I do something outside of that comfort zone, my husband's always like, kudos to you. I took her to Virginia to see the Jonas Brothers. It was like, you know, it was like a big thing for her. But I drove alone. She was in the car with me. I'm like, I've never done that trip. So he was like giving me all kudos. And of course, she had a seizure in the hotel that day. And then again on the Jersey Turnpike on the way back. Like, but he was on the phone with me both times. So I felt like I wasn't alone. You know, we happened to be talking and I'm like, oh, I guess I got to go off the turnpike. But it takes a lot of courage. It took a lot. Yeah. It took a, but it was the look on her face when she was there. It helped. It helped.
Yeah. It kind of makes it all worth it.
It
right?
does. It really does. And she was like, "Thank you." I'm like, you know, when they say that thank you and they really mean it, you know, it made it worth it.
I hate to say that you have to be ready to fight because you have to fight for everything. You have to fight for their education. You have to fight for things that you feel like will make their education better. You have to fight doctors when you get into the ER who may not be familiar with the disorder or what your child needs or what works best. I mean, I remember everybody has their protocol on what to do with seizures, but Dravet is a different form of, it's a whole nother life when it comes to seizure management. And so when they're like, well, we're just going to give him Ativan, I'm like, this is not going to work. And now you're coming against medical professionals who are looking at you like you're the crazy person, but yet you know more than them. And I feel as though there's no passivity in this disease, because if it is, then I don't know if the right way to say it is that it's at the expense of your child, but I feel like it can be. And, you know, we think so highly of some of these things that we hope that will take care of our children, like education, and the special needs education world is at a minimal level. So you have to fight for everything. And I guess it depends on where you live, but
that's also awful. It depends on where you
live.
Yes.
It is, and just that fact, or what your town is like, and what their special needs help is, and what they think your child needs is oftentimes totally in disregard to what they truly need.